federal authorities in Nigeria knew 4 hours ahead of time that this Al-Qaeda group were actually going to this town before they got there. 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. And they could have easily intervened, and that's why. And that's why. That's one of the reasons why I think, and this is just my opinion, is that we shouldn't be sending any sort of advisors in there. One, because of the fact that that government is so corrupt. And if they knew 4 hours in advance, that means that they really weren't willing to do anything about it, and probably still aren't willing to do anything about it.
Yeah, for one thing, we don't have to be there. I don't think that Canada should go there. I don't think anybody should go there, because what are we doing? We're doing their work for them.
Exactly. And we're stretched to the max anyways as far as being the policeman in the world.
Exactly. Plus, it's costing the taxpayer.
Bingo.
And yet, we've got the crisis going on in Crimea, and our countries are sending troops there on maneuvers or training, which is stupid because we really know what it is. There's other parts of the world that are unstable that our countries are deploying personnel to. My God, it seems that you just close one zone or one theater and then you open up another one. Like, is this the way that we keep our unemployed employed, by putting them in the armed services and sending them all over the world?
Well, not only that, our armed services are 60% alien. In other words, is that we don't have 40% of our armed services, especially the Army and the infantry, are basically people from foreign nations, and they're not even citizens. And not only that, we're also sending people overseas to do 9 tours, like in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's unheard of. We didn't even see that in Vietnam. No.
And Vietnam was a dirty word way back when.
Oh, yes. Absolutely it was.
Yeah. So, Eric, when it comes to what's going on in Nigeria, how do you think it's going to end? Do you think that there's going to be military intervention from outside sources, or do you think that the Nigerians are going to take care of this problem themselves?
No, I think that other nations are going to get involved, and I think that this is just going to be an opening salvo for another theater of conflict.
Yeah, and of course, one thing I did agree with the U.S., I forget who said it was, the reason the U.S. did not want to get involved is because they did not want to turn these people who were responsible for the kidnapping of the girls enemies of the U.S.
Yeah. Well, they're already Al-Qaeda affiliates, and that government is sympathetic to the Muslim movement. So, as far as not making enemies, I think we already have enemies.
Hey, old buddy, you and I have got to say so long for tonight. Always a great pleasure talking to you. Looking forward to the next time you join us here in the X Zone. So until then, take care of yourself, my friend. Speak to you over the
likewise
over the days and the weeks to come. Well, that's it for this hour, X Zone Nation. Erik Stearns has been my guest. I'll be back on the other side of the news at 6.5 minutes past the top of the hour as the X Zone continues with yours truly, Rob McConnell, from our broadcast center in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.